There's a lot, but I think if I had to really think about it, there are bits in the module itself. One of the highlights so far has been one of the modules called Design Thinking, which is really about looking at problems in a completely different way. And coming from finance, you know, the strategies that they're asking us to adopt are really alien to me, and it's such a stretching and challenging module, but that's precisely why I'm there at the MBA and studying for this. So that's been a real highlight for me. I think there's two other things which I really enjoy as part of the MBA, and the first thing is probably the diversity of the cohort. You get diversity at work, of course, but when you're studying at an MBA, you get the opportunity to work with people from different industrial backgrounds as well. So I'm working with engineers, to innovators, to entrepreneurs, to marketeers, and you don't get that when you're working at a firm sometimes, and that brings a really unique experience. But I think if I was to say the thing that I love the most, it's actually the fact that an MBA is a safe place, and that your cohort is a safe environment to test things on. And what do I mean by that? Well, if it comes to like trying new leadership styles or communication styles, I can do that in the MBA and there's no repercussions. So it's such a great opportunity to just try and be that best version of yourself and try those things that you've wanted to, but you've maybe been a bit scared to try before. That's what I really like.
First, I like the international environment. I like to study and to work together with people from different countries, from different cultures, with different backgrounds, also professional backgrounds, actually. Second, I like the program itself. It's much more practical than a regular master, I would say, and more reality focused. And third, of course, I like to increasing my network, and I like to meet different interesting people in different events, not only within the courses of school, but also at alumni events or other networking events.
It's your cohort, the students that you're with, that makes the whole experience, because the experience of the MBA isn't just about reading textbooks and taking classes and doing case studies. It's about networking, forming relationships, building bonds, exchanging ideas, talking about your backgrounds, your cultural backgrounds. So those bonds that you create are very valuable.
It's the people, and I heard a lot of people say this before, that the people you meet will be the main thing, and I'm not sure whether I took that with a pinch of salt or I didn't believe it, but without doubt, in terms of sort of over the course of the MBA, it's the people that I met which were the highlight. So, you know, friends for life, future colleagues, you know, just all kinds of people from all over the world, and that was, yeah, without doubt a highlight. In terms of kind of like particular things that I remember about the course, I think the best thing was the Global Experience Week, which was a week spent in Vietnam with the whole class. It was a chance to kind of firstly see how business is done in a completely different place, and see how business is done in a developing country. And then over and above that, a chance to spend a week with some really good people, get to know them properly, have some fun, see a new part of the world. And I'll never forget that week, it was amazing.
The thing I enjoyed most about the MBA is that it actually allowed me to have the best of both worlds. So the online format gave me the flexibility that I needed in my life right now. And it also gave me the MBA experience, so I don't feel any less disconnected by not being in a classroom day to day with my peers. So I think I've kind of developed the friendships, the networks, you know, the contacts, and I've also had the benefit of, you know, studying at a world-class institution.